In this tutorial, we're going to take a look at the clone stamp tool. What the clone stamp tool does, it lets you sample pixels in one defined area and then replicate those pixels somewhere else. So what you have right here is an image that's actually already been clone stamped. So you see this image here on the left actually has this person with a net in the water, and I see a little reflection of the sun here and some birds. Then you see that those pixels were actually taken out here. And what you do is you actually use the clone stamp tool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how it's done to try to make this image here kind of look like this one here. So in order to use the clone stamp, I hold down the control button. The control button actually gives me kind of my defined area. So this allows me to kind of pick my target area. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose this area right. Let's come down here and do the sun first. I'm going to choose this area right to the right hand side of the sun, and I'm simply going to hold down control and hit click. And what that's going to do is it's going to replicate the pixels right here, and I want to say I do want these aligned. So what that's going to do is as soon as I pick my defined area, the original target point and my area that I'm going to cover over are going to be locked together. So you're going to see right here where I go ahead and I start to click and I'm going to replace those pixels. You can see right next to my brush is going to be where my target area was. So now that sun is gone and it replaced with the pixels here. So what I can do is you can see that as I draw, what it's doing is it's actually using the pixels that are from my target area. So it's going to be copying the exact same pixels. So if I want to redefine my target area, I can hold down control again. I can select a new target, and then I can continue to come in here and let's say I want to get rid of all of these birds and the same thing in the sky. And now if I want to remove these birds here, I might have to move my target area to the left. So I'm going to control and click here, and then I'm going to come over, I'm going to go ahead and replace those pixels here. So you can kind of see what that clone stamp does is it uses the pixels from one area of the photograph and replaces them with the pixels of another photograph. So that's simply the clone stamp. The control click gives you the target area, and then I simply have my brush tool and I can change the brush, I can change the opacity. If I keep them aligned, they'll continue to stay aligned. If I uncheck that, I'll have to continue to make new target areas, otherwise they'll continue to come back and find my original pixel areas. So that's the clone stamp tool.